Hi, my name's Ron Hardin, and I'm a full-time welding instructor here at Shasta College. There's a lot of things that we have to think about when we're welding. The 5 essentials that we're all taught. We have our travel speed, our electrode angle, our work angle, our heat, just amps and voltage. But that's often overlooked is your comfort. Without being comfortable, it's hard to achieve those 5 very important key factors. So what I'd like to talk to you is finding what works for you as a welder and an individual. So when you're trying different techniques, it's also essential to find out what doesn't work for you as well as what works for you. And it doesn't matter if you're welding pipe out in a field, if you're welding a perfect T-weld for a grade, or a test plate in the overhead position, this little tip will serve you with all processes. I highly recommend before you flip that hood down and strike your arc, it's paramount to do some dry runs. And what I mean by that is just go through the motions. Figure out how you're going to manipulate the filler metal, whether it's a MIG welding gun, a stinger, or any other process. It's very similar, and see if you can do it. Several times. It might take 1, 2, 3 passes, but the reality is if you can't do it with your hood up, you're going to have extremely hard time with your hood down and all the sparks and the fire. Take a couple passes, make sure your angles are good, and make adjustments. And I know that oftentimes in classes, we're in the perfect pseudo environment, but this goes as well if you're out in the field, laying on the gravel, fixing a piece of equipment, it's just as comfortable. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be in the perfect position to weld. We should be able to weld in all positions, but when you have to put your best foot forward, you should know how you can do that to achieve a high quality weld. I'm going to go through some different positions of the filler material, whether you're welding overhead or in the horizontal position, taking these tests. If you spend the time now, you'll spend less time at the end cleaning up a poor quality weld and actually preventing that, and you'll be much happier with your product in the end. So if you're considering welding as a career, you can contact myself, Ron Hardin at Shasta College Welding, or any one of the other full-time instructors, and we'd be glad to help you out, and we'd love to see you taking a welding class at Shasta College.